This time on Roadkill Garage, we're out of the garage here in Colorado with special guest Rick Payway.
We're gonna rescue this 50-year-old Jeep Wagoneer that sat in the garage for 22 years.
I've been looking forward to this a long time. I bought it online like 3 or 4 months ago.
That's cool.
We might need tires. 327 Vigilante. I really wanted the early dash. Jeep hubcap.
The hubcaps.
Whoa. Look at that.
Ooh, with the chrome
works.
trim.
Man, I'm stoked on this.
Wow.
He said it has 14,000 miles on it. Look at the pedal pad's not worn out. The carpet is like new. Hinges are good, yep. Wow, the Vigilante.
With the stickers on it.
Oh, there's no carburetor at all.
Next service due says mileage 16,507. Guess what the date is?
90s?
95.
95.
Is that cool? So that means we don't have to change the oil.
Right, it's fine.
It's fine.
They changed the oil and parked it.
And parked it.
So you want to pull it out into someplace we can actually work on it?
Yeah, amid the daisies.
Yeah. It's another Roadkill Garage field trip. Unfortunately, Steve Dulcich wasn't able to make it this time. He'll be back next time. So my co-host is going to be Rick Payway from JP Magazine, which is all about Jeeps, which is perfect because we're rescuing a 68 Jeep Wagoneer. So the reason I got this is that I came up with a great project name, the Dragoneer. I wanted to build a Jeep Wagoneer that had a whole lot of power, like, I don't know, turbo small block or something, but I might fall in love with this as is because it turns out to be really good. The story is, it's been sitting since 1995. We don't know if the engine runs, we don't know if the transmission works, we don't know if it has brakes, power steering, none of that. We know it has no carburetor. So our first order of business is gonna be make the engine run, just to make sure that that's good. And then we'll whittle away at it until we're finally driving out of here. Have you ever worked on a Rambler 327 before?
I have indeed.
At your shop?
Yeah.
We need to figure out if it runs at all. So I'm gonna try and just put a universal Holley 2-barrel on it, which happens to be right here. Ta-da! I love these. They're half of 4-barrel carburetor.
Okay, no interference over here. How about on your side?
Nope, it's all good.
Oh, golden.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Great, install it. Oh, this doesn't have a fuel inlet fitting. That's bad.
Oh.
Let's see if it's in the baggie of stuff.
What kind? Pipe or?
No! So the problem here is that we don't have a carburetor inlet fitting for our Holley, and we do have this old filter that we found lying around under the hood, and it seems to fit the inlet threads of the Holley, so we're gonna try and make it fit. I think it's gonna fire right up. Positivo and negativo. Ready for high beam?
Yep. Both.
Wow. Taillights.
Yep.
Off.
Brake.
Brake.
Perfect.
Checking all fluids. Wow. Perfect. How about the power steering? Whoa. Perfectly good. Something catastrophic is going to happen because so far this has been way too easy. Ruh-roh. Antifreeze everywhere.
From?
Water pump area.
Right there.
Where? Thermostat housing?
Thermostat housing.
Okay, first crisis averted. I found a big antifreeze leak and hopefully we can fix it.
Cardboard gasket, silicone, done.
I ran out of antifreeze, then had to fix the thermostat housing leak, so I need water and there's no hose anywhere. So here we go. Don't worry, no antifreeze going in the river. This is completely clean. Never used nature for radiator water.
I just don't understand why you went half a mile down to the stream. You got a canal 10 feet away.
That was bigger.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna crank up the 327 Vigilante.
Okay, cranking.
Yay!
Wiggle around the terminals.
All right.
It's a brand new battery.
So I'm screwing with the battery terminal, literally. I put a Phillips screw in here because this was already tightened all the way and it wouldn't tighten anymore.
Second attempt at cranking.
So I'm gonna smash the starter.
Put the jack stand under it.
Yeah, I think I will. All right, give it a try. Yeah, it didn't work either.
So we got to get the starter off.
Yeah.
Our problem here is that the starter is just completely dead. We've traced voltage all the way down there, but we can't get it out of there because the bump stop's in the way, the exhaust is in the way, so we're going to power tools. Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, don't tell me.
It's hitting a boss on the block that's preventing it from coming out.
No.
How is that possible? It is trapped in here by everything. Garbage.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna go look at it.
Go look at it.
It's a Chinese puzzle, okay?
It's gonna happen.
If I got one out, I got the other bolt out.
Oh, this is looking promising.
I've got it rotated over though.
This is better than I've seen it before. Wait, look.
Almost loose. It's out! Winning!
Ah!
Take it away.
Ah! Our major victory of the day was getting the starter out. Our rebuild kit for it is going to be here in the morning. So I think we're calling it for the day because there's nothing really left for us to do.
Yeah. That'd be happy.
Yeah.
Team happy.
Yay, Wednesday morning. So what we discovered in fooling around this morning and delivering tires to the tire shop and stuff like that is that our starter is complete garbage. We've been testing the thing, it's just not gonna work. I ordered a rebuild kit for it, that didn't show up. So Rick's gonna make it happen.
The fun part about this starter is I haven't done one of these in at least 30 years. See this sucker? It's supposed to be back in there. See how that goes? Whoa.
These witness marks show you where the brushes in the end of this thing have been sitting, and they're all not good.
Bam, bam. We've got this little things called brushes. And you notice these go on there. All right, see all this corrosion and crud on this? Should be nice and smooth like on that side. So what we're doing is polishing it up because it's getting poor contact and double contact.
Sand clothing. How about crocus?
Crocus cloth, there you
Crocus
go.
cloth.
That's much better.
We got the starter all back together and cleaned up everything in there. So now we're gonna test fire it and see if it will spin quickly and repeatedly.
Sparkorama.
Okay. Nice.
First one good.
Yep. Yes. No.
That's a bummer.
So our starter is officially garbage. We hunted the entire universe and we've got 2 coming tomorrow, putting us 2 days behind. We got 1 from Canada and 1 from Willie's Works. In the meantime, we're gonna fiddle around making sure the brakes work and putting new tires on and figuring out why this coolant leak won't go away.
You gotta get right inside behind that pipe.
Oh yeah, look.
Ooh.
So the water pump's leaking. Fortunately, we do have one of those on order tomorrow. So everything that we wanted to do yesterday is gonna happen tomorrow. Let's take the water pump off after we fiddle with the brakes and tires.
Yeah.
Bam. Oh yeah, it's been leaking big time. See the hole right there? So check the brakes. Here, give me full brake.
Okay, full brake.
Okay, let's try this one. No.
Okay, brakes are good.
I got some new generic all-terrains, 30x9 50-15s. Woo. Let's go.
Drive away.
So the problem is that the stock gas tank, the filler tube neck nipple is broken off of it. It just pukes gas all over the ground. Rick just created OSHA-approved new fuel system.
We'll stick this in, zip tie it on, vent the rear window so it'll be okay. Next.
Beer. That's all we can do.
I'm down with that.
We need parts tomorrow. I think we've done it all.
All right, put the Jeep back together.
Yep. Okay, let's clean up. It's Thursday o'clock, 2 days after we expected to be out of here, and it's noon because we had to kill half a day waiting for parts to show up. The real question is gonna be, does our new starter, that Trick aftermarket unit from Canada, does it actually work?
Possible. With the spacer ring, we're hoping it's going to work something like that. But this is also clockable in case the exhaust is in the way.
Oh, that's true. I'm glad you're on top of that because I'm gonna handle this water pump.
Oh, the 4-bolt one?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
There you go. Feel the rain coming in?
You betcha. First thing we noticed was this one has an internal solenoid, which is kind of cool because that's what kicks it out. This one doesn't. The big problem though is how it mounts. It takes this little adapter ring, which is no problem, except for the fact that it doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to sit here and file it to fit. The problem is that's either gonna take this pinion gear and move it closer to the flex plate ring gear, which means it won't engage, or far away, which might grind, or it'll be perfect. So I'm hoping for perfection and a lot of filing.
It looks like this water pump doesn't really seat that well on the block, so I'm just going radical overkill on the silicone and crossing my fingers. Kids, don't do this at home. Rick.
What?
Don't look at this.
Is it that bad?
It's shameful.
Good Lord, you made an O-ring.
It doesn't seat up against the block very nice. There we go. Just glue her on. Okay, here's our new and exciting problem. I tightened the water pump on, complete with glopped silicone, and it won't rotate at all. So I'll be removing it and cleaning up all my disaster silicone that I was bragging about. It's bottoming these fins inside the water pump housing, which means I need to break out the file and grind them down. It's incredible.
All right, so I got the new starter. I got it all filed down. I test fit it, went right on. Now we're gonna actually try it. Of course, it's raining now, so it's gonna make it a little bit more of a challenge, but I'm hoping for the best. Going in. Can you see the starter?
Yes.
Can you see the wire?
Yes. Post is pointing straight up.
Which way do you want the wire pointing? The way it is?
Yes, that is fine.
Perfect.
The nightmare's almost over, and then it'll begin again when something else breaks. Okay.
This is it.
Will it work?
Starter's on.
Or will it won't? Arcing.
Yes! Want some ether?
Nice! Ah, I've been needing that for 3 days.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, you know what?
Boom.
That means it starts now. Wow, that was good.
That was worth it. 3 days.
For a starter.
For a starter.
Finally, we're gonna try and make it actually run. Oh yeah, the gas is working good.
Nice.
There we go! Runs perfect!
Yes!
Whoa! Bam!
Perfect! Ha! That sounds perfect.
Man, this is so 2 days ago. This is great.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe we're actually gonna make it move under its own power.
This will be the first time.
We don't know what it sounds like yet with the new exhaust.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool.
Ooh, it smells like gas in here. It's running.
You can barely hear it.
Oh, look at all the
blow out.
it blew out. Brakes are good. Tires fair.
You guys are leaking pretty good.
Uh-oh, want me to check?
Yeah, have a look. ATF is my guess.
ATF, pretty good.
Yeah, it's that coolant line. I know it is.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, and it looks like it's coming from the upper cooler line.
Well, this is a not leaving Crested Butte, Colorado moment. Apparently the thing is puking transmission fluid all over everywhere. We're probably gonna be here all night fixing this. If I don't leave tomorrow, dynamite. We're pretty sure this is the culprit. This little tiny fitting that goes in the transmission. It's got an inverted flare fitting, and it looks like the little crowned part in there is smashed flat so that the flare in the tube wouldn't seat on it. And so we've got a variety of fixes here with multiple fittings, and guess what? More filing.
All right, that's it. Hopefully it won't leak.
Our hopes of road trip tonight are over. We can fire it up, make sure it doesn't puke, clean up, and be ready for morning.
Ready?
I'll be over here on the ground steering.
Okay.
Oh, puking! Absolutely everywhere. Not even close to fixed. So the problem we have is that there's a big split in the hard line under there. It's not actually the fitting. This is it right there. Big split in the tubing. But when I shopped earlier, I got some hard line. All right, so we're having to put a pretty nice 90. Pretty good?
I'm pretty impressed.
Okay, fortunately we have the stuff to fix it. It's late, it's Corona o'clock, and we're gonna get this fired up, make sure it doesn't leak for the second time for the last time.
Here we go.
Fixed!
Nothing?
Flawless. Okay, needs 2 quarts. Let's pour it in and then get out of here and hit the road in the morning.
I'm for that.
When absolutely nothing will go wrong.
Pretty nice, huh?
Wow. These are for a later Wagoneer, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Boom! It's running.
It's running and you can't hear it.
Wow. It's driving.
Power steering, car
Power
brakes.
steering is mint.
I'm happy.
Whoa.
Oh, baby.
This feels surreal. After all of that.
What the hell was that?
Did one of the rear brakes pop loose?
That could have been it. Yeah.
Floored. Ooh, this thing's high perf.
Nice.
Up, hubcap.
I think we lost 3.
We have a problem.
Brakes are locked up. That one.
Okay. Just when we thought we were ready to leave, we went and beat on it, which I'm glad we did because we now discovered that the brakes are locking up or at least dragging really badly. All right, jack it up.
All right.
Woohoo! Uh-oh. Big leak on the ground.
Yeah. We were doing so well. And now we got to brake lock it up in the rear. And then that wasn't bad enough. Hey, there's fluid on the ground.
The good news is,
We're leaving today.
one way or another.
Yeah.
Maybe the shoes were adjusted way too tight, so I need to go the other way. Will it turn? It's perfectly adjusted.
Perfectly adjusted.
Okay, next problem. When I pulled up, I noticed that there was a big trail of transmission fluid behind us. And fortunately, it's not that thing that Rick was working on last night. There's a couple of rubber hoses, ooh, like this one, that connect hard line to the cooler inside the radiator, and one of them is shredded, sort of like that. What we're gonna do is unthread this from the radiator. We've got a hose nipple to put on it, and then we will just take a piece of rubber hose and connect it to the hard line over here, like Rick has right there.
So we're upgrading the fuel system from a 5-gallon jerry can basically to a 14-gallon roll-around tote that I made some fancy adapters. Strap it in, boom, 3 times the range.
While Rick's doing that, I'm fixing the world's worst fuel system design up here. I found out was leaking when I was lying under the car doing the trans cooler stuff. Zip ties are literally saving our life right now because they're preventing this fuel line from getting eaten through by the damper and spraying gas everywhere and exploding. You ready to finally do this?
Oh, I am so ready. Hotel California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get
All right.
out.
Gauges.
Speedo's bouncing, temperature normal, fuel irrelevant, and no lights on.
Awesome.
We're officially on the highway. Whoa.
Asphalt.
Yep.
This is really good.
We're actually doing it.
This is, dude, you're doing 64.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Oh,
See?
man.
Yeah. This is it.
This is golden.
Oh, the Wagoneer's flawless in every way.
Wow.
And look.
Oh. Temperature still good?
Yep. It's on the E in temp. That means 180 on thermostat.
Oh, yeah.
Bam.
Bam. You know, eventually we're gonna have to see if the transfer case works.
I was just thinking the same thing. We need to find dirt. And then I was like, I wonder if the 4-wheel drive works. Here we go. Dirt every day.
And the sun comes out when we hit the dirt. How perfect is that?
This is nice. Lever lock hubs. These moved pretty good before.
They work.
Wow, those are easy. 4-wheel drive. Ooh, I'm getting daring.
You're getting way too
Pretty
close.
daring.
Woo! I felt that one.
I did too.
Cows.
Moo.
Go see the cows.
Okay, you want to try low range?
Yes.
Transmission shifts good. Oh yeah. Oh,
man.
The Wagoneer, it can't be stopped. It's really good. 4-wheel drive works flawlessly. The hubs go in and out like butter. The U-shaped Dana 20 transfer case goes in and out nice. We better hit the road again.
Awesome.
The Wagoneer is pretty much made for cruising roads like this. Yeah, I don't think the Wagoneer's letting us down again.
It's a good girl.
Yeah, I think it's part of the family now. It's joined the team. Finally, we hit the road for a 500-mile trip home, and the Wagoneer proved to be flawless, at least by Roadkill standards. I mean, it still has a brake drag problem, the drive shaft has a vibration, but we trusted it enough to go over a 12,000-foot pass with gnarly cliffs at night in Colorado with some sections of single-lane road. If it had broken down, it would have been bad. And you know what? I've kind of fallen in love with the Wagoneer. When I first got it, I planned to rip it apart and turn it into a sleeper drag race vehicle, the Dragoneer. But now it just cruises so sweet, it's so quiet, it's so smooth, it's so Wagoneer, I just don't know what's gonna happen. So give me your opinion on social media. We are Roadkill Show on both Facebook and Instagram. See you next time on Roadkill Garage. This is not gonna be good.
Oh, we left the window open.
Don't go off the edge. Oh, hubcap lost! That was yours. Go get it.
Where'd it go? Perfect. Cheesy 70s cop car chase
Yep.
scene.
Handled.
Take 2.